There are two kind of margin modes, which are basically isolated and cross margin, and that is what I'm going to be talking about in this video. Hello and welcome to CryptoBase Media. My name is Rock, and in this video you really get the clarity and the difference between these two kinds of margin mode and to know which one to use. Yeah, so isolated margin modes is the kind of mode in which you select in your futures trading platform in the case of risk management. Like if you really want to manage your risk, you select isolated margin mode. So this is what isolated margin mode does. Once you select $100 for a trade, if that trade goes into a loss and if it continues to go down into a loss till it gets to that $0, your position will automatically be liquidated and you'll be left with nothing. Meanwhile, it is only that $100 that you're going to be losing. If you have any other amount in your balance, it will not be touched at all. Why? Because you're using isolated margin mode. Cross margin mode, on the other hand, you can't get liquidated immediately. Even if the money in your present trade finishes, let's say you put $100 in a trade and that trade has entered a loss and that $100 is finished, if you have any other balance in your account, it will be used to fund that trade so that you don't get liquidated immediately. But the fact is that if that money you have in your account continues to go on and it is used to fuel that particular trade, then you might even get more losses. So the function of the isolated is that it helps you really manage your risk. But for the cross margin, if you are the type that you still really want to leave that trade with the hope that it is going to break even later on and you won't get liquidated at all, then you should choose the cross margin. So I hope that now you already know the difference between isolated and cross margin, and you can now choose the one that suits you best. So if you want to really manage your risk, use isolated. But if you don't want to get liquidated on time, you could use your cross margin. All right, thank you for watching this video. I hope you've learned something today. Make sure you like and subscribe.